Greetings. If you like these daily crypto analysis videos, hit the like button and subscribe. Please share these videos with your friends to help the channel grow. I'm Crypto Snake, back again to discuss some Bitcoin analysis. So today I want to start out the video on Bitcoin shorts here. We are actually seeing a bit of a plateau here with some side trending action on Bitcoin here. It does look like it has actually peaked here, so we could see a downturn down here, which could cause a massive price increase on Bitcoin. And if we go and switch back to the daily chart on Bitcoin here, I am seeing actually a lot of bullish sentiment here today. That is actually kind of negating my bear flag. Today's candle has actually broken prior resistance here, and if we can finish above this area of prior resistance, I am actually going to be confirming this movement as bullish for now. If we take a look back at the Chiku span back here, it has actually broken into the previous cloud, which is bullish. Let me go and switch charts here so you guys don't see as many resistance and support lines in the way, but you can see the Chiku span back here has broken into the cloud, and the blue line, the Kijun-sen right here, is actually still uptrending. It has uptrended up closer to the Tenkan-sen here. The Tenkan-sen has started a very, very slight decline. And if you look down here at the RSI has actually broken that previous channel that we were in, and it has started to uptrend here. So I could see us actually moving up for a peak before breaking back down on the daily chart. So it actually does look like the previous manipulation candle wick might have actually instilled a bit of FOMO here. So the actual market pressure is building for bullish movement here, as we've been trending on support here for almost 2 weeks, trending on the same support line. I am going to wait for Bitcoin to actually pass the 6750, 6780 area of the prior resistance before I'm willing to say that it is going to pump all the way up to 7140. It would have to break this area, break through into that cloud to be confirmed for a bullish long trend pump here. So for now I am staying out of Bitcoin, but I am actually setting some laddered bids on some lucrative alt positions right now, which my VIPs get access to. So if we go ahead down to the 4-hour chart here, as you can see here, the RSI is actually peaking at this prior support, now resistance line at 60, and could potentially break through there. Right now the SAR is still fairly bearish, but I could expect a bullish SAR to start forming here shortly, as the Chiku span has broken through the price out above the cloud here, and we are potentially forming a TK crossover here. We also appear to be forming a nice bull flag here, so I would expect the price to actually plateau a little sideways here for another leg up on that bull flag. Moving down to the 3-hour chart here, we actually have started to form our bullish SAR here. The price has been moving up steadily as well. We currently do not have a TK crossover yet, but the Chiku span is inclining nicely here. And if we go down a little bit lower in the time frames here onto the 2-hour time frame here, you can see we did have a TK crossover down in bearish territory, which is bullish. Chiku span is currently within price, but very, very likely that it will break that price unless the price dumps down straight back to the Tenkan-sen here. And the RSI is still also moving up. It has broken previous resistance here. And on the 1-hour chart, you can see we actually did get rejected down off the 1-hour chart here. What we're looking to see here is a break through this 70 resistance line here to confirm that it is moving in a bullish pattern. As you may or may not know, when a position is moving bullish, it will often break this 70 level. Same thing, the opposite is also true. When it's breaking down bearish, it will often break through this level. So we are looking for a break here on the 1-hour to confirm that we are bullish. I'm sure the lower time frames, 5, 15, 30, have already broken through there. But as you can see here, the Chiku span has actually broken through the 1-hour cloud here. We did have a TK crossover of medium strength bullish within the cloud. We have actually broken this cloud. Not a lot of force to break that cloud there, and it didn't give a major pump there, but I'm still leaning relatively bullish right now, just because of the overall scenario of Bitcoin. From each time frame, the lower time frames are especially bullish, the higher time frames are somewhere in the middle, leaning slightly bullish. And as I said on the 1-day chart here, we are actually slightly oversold, so I would expect a return to at least the median here on the 1-day RSI before it may break down. It may continue up. It's really going to have to depend on breaking this 6760 area or 7140 area. So before I get onto the news here, if you would like to join my free Telegram for insights on the market, including Bitcoin, altcoins, and a sneak peek to my personal entries and exits, join t.me/CryptoSnakePit. Links are in the description below. Also, in our VIP group, we have been capitalizing on Bitcoin's sideways movements, pulling 25% gains on ZRX, 20% on WON, 7% on GAME, and 10% on ADA. If you want information on how to get into the VIP group to be part of these trades, the information is also in the description below. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overall health of the market today. Altcoins are seeing a little bit of a pump here, as you can see, between 3 to 5%, give or take. And the actual Bitcoin dominance looks like it might have started to plateau. We have had a very slight downtick from 53.45 down to 53.30 today. But as you can see, the trend actually has plateaued and it might start downticking here, which is why I'm leaning very slightly bullish right now. The overall market cap added about $5 billion back into circulation here, which is of course bullish to see some money funneling back into Bitcoin. If we go ahead and take a look at the Heiken Ashi here on the 1-day chart, you can see that we actually have started to break green again. So obviously this FOMO pump did start to push some more money back into the system. As for the news today, we have a couple bullish articles today. Bitcoin price could end day within the tightest range of 2018. So basically Bitcoin has been side trending through this range here, but we actually have broken out of that range right now. If we can finish that candle outside of this range, I will say that Bitcoin is likely to go for a bit of a pump. And another bullish article today is Bitcoin's price builds bottom as upward pressure grows. Basically a bunch of technical analysis experts pointing out that we have actually broken the prior resistance here and that we may be due for a pump, saying that we may be due for a pump here up to 7,000, but we're still potentially capable of getting down below 6,000. But overall right now, because of all the indicators and the fact that the Chiku span is broken into the cloud here, I do actually believe that it's more likely that we're going to go up from here due to this manipulation candle than we are to actually break down from here. So expect a little bit of a ride up on Bitcoin here. Also, one more really major story today is Ethereum. A phone call on Ethereum is actually happening today that could actually change the entire market space for Ethereum and cause a potential price increase. It could be potentially bad news for miners of Ethereum. Whether you know it or not, just simplified, mining is basically solving algorithms to receive cryptocurrency, and currently one solving of a blockchain equates to 3 Ethereum basically being sent out to whoever solves it, and they're actually talking about possibly reducing the number of that. So what does that mean? That basically means basic principle of inflation and deflation here. As you can see, Ethereum's price has just absolutely fallen through the floor here, and it's caused a lot of panic among Ethereum stockholders, Ethereum miners, because basically they're at break-even price right now. I do think that Ethereum will return for sure, but right now it's got a lot of people in a panic. A lot of ICOs are dumping Ethereum, so the price just continues to drop. So they're looking to do something to change that. They might be having the reward price, basically creating a difficulty bomb where the difficulty of the hash rate of mining will actually decrease and make it easier to solve these calculations, but the reward will be less. So what does that mean? That basically means that there will be less coins coming into circulation, which means the coins will be worth more. Eventually they will stop mining and that coin will hit a cap at that point. Most cryptocurrencies will likely increase because there are so few coins to go around, depending on the amount of money that's invested into them. So before I wrap this video up, I just want to say good luck on your trades this week. Please join me in my free Telegram at t.me/CryptoSnakePit, where I give up-to-the-minute updates on Bitcoin and my personal exits and entries for the private VIP group. Also included is our private VIP chat, where you can chat with many of our experienced Savage traders, get personal technical analysis from me, and answer any questions you might have. This is CryptoSnake, signing off.